Okay, maybe that was a little over the top. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get our next video started. Welcome back to another exciting and thrill-filled adventure with DIY Nautical Dream.
Hi guys! Welcome back. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below. And please watch our video from the very beginning up until the end.
Perfect! Oh, wow!
Hi
Hi guys,
welcome back. I'm Priscilla.
and I'm Rich.
Together we make
DIY Nautical Dream.
Alright, so what we got going on this month, honey?
This month. Well, you're probably more right about that. But yeah, so this time around we are going to try and router the finished edge on the long teak trim. We'll sand it at the scarf joint where we bonded it together with the epoxy. And hopefully with any luck that'll turn out really nice. And then also we're going to be working on more light bases. We got to do some more varnish and finish work on those, sanding them, getting those ready to be put together. So hopefully we can install those at some point and just keep moving on with those. And also on the large hatch frame trim, we need to finish that with some varnish. One of the problems we had when we came back to the boat was the varnish did not cure on the large hatch frame. So we're going to go ahead and do the right thing, and we're just going to put another coat of varnish over the top of that and hope for it to cure. So we'll see how that turns out, but it looked nice. It's just it didn't cure for some reason.
Colder.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been cold, but we were using the bottom of the last old can of varnish we had. So now we're using one of the newer cans of varnish. And so maybe, it just might have been some old stuff. But yeah, so we're just going to do the right thing and just carry on and pretend like it never happened. Put another coat of varnish on it. But yeah, it was pretty tacky. It did not cure from last time. So anyways, but yeah, hopefully that'll work out. The light bases will look really nice. I'm gonna put a fresh coat of varnish on everything before we finish for the day, and hopefully everything will turn out really nice.
Alright, so stay tuned guys. We're gonna show your update this month's video.
Yep, we'll see how things turn out. Okay, so all in all, we're really happy how this splice turned out. Everything's looking good. So here where the epoxy cured, we're going to sand this off really quick, and then we'll prepare to put our radius edge on there. So all these steps take a lot of time to get set up for and completed. So we're getting there, a little bit at a time. Okay, so we went ahead and sanded off all the excess epoxy, and this turned out really good. While we were at it, we went ahead and sanded the rest of the lumber as well on all sides edges. But so here's where the splice is at. I mean, this is going to be really hard to notice because it'll be located up on the overhead, but I think we did a pretty good job. We could have done better. We tried to cure it in really cold weather and then had to move it while it was still in non-cured state, so we did kind of probably cause a little bit more gappage than we wanted. But this will be the visible surface right here, and from a little bit distance away you're not going to see it. So once we get some varnish on it, edges will be rounded over on the router table. That's what we're getting ready to do next, but I think this is going to turn out really nice. So far we're really happy with it, so we'll see how it progresses. Let's check that out. It's a nice rounded over edge there. I think we like that. Of course, we will hit it with the sander just to kind of smooth everything in, but yeah, that's our splice joint right there. Turned out really good. We'll knock off this little bit of a ridge right here. It's going to turn out nice. Alright, we're going to flip it over and do the other side now. Let's see if we can get you guys a good shot here. Right down the fence. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so let's see, here's how it turned out. We have just a little bit of tear out right here on the edge, but that's okay. That's why we always make it just a little bit longer than we need to. We'll cut that end off, be good to go. Yeah, turned out really nice. Alright, we're going to sand this up, get it smoothed out. We should be good to go. Alright. Looks good. Nice radius edge. And of course, that's where our splice is at, but it's even becoming less and less visible as we process the final steps. So you can kind of see that little bit of a ridge right here. We're going to take care of that with the sander. Okay, the ridge is now gone. We just hit it real quick with the random orbital sander. Knocked that little bit of ridge off. Everything looks good. We still have that little bit of tear out right here. But once we get this piece to the boat, we're going to do some final measurements. And we're going to end up cutting off a section of that end, I'm sure. And then even still, once we have it cut off, we're going to round over these edges with the router. But we have to do that at the boat. And we're going to do that to match the contour of the hatch base that we are going to be installing. So everything will match up. All these little blemishes should blend in and become unnoticeable. Yeah, this turned out really nice. Very happy with this section. Okay, so we have another large overhead light base assembly made, and then a couple of mediums, and we have our teak trim for the overhead made. So now it's time to take all these to the boat. We got the lenses made as well. On the details going to that. Same with this one here. And by no means are these even close to being finished. There's still lots of steps to go on the light bases. And of course everything needs to be varnished, and lots of holes located, things like that. So we're far from finished, but these are ready to go to the boat. Get some varnish on them, protect them, and then follow on with the next steps. Alright, so that's what we've been working on here. This takes a lot of time. Okay, so we're locating our holes in the exact same spot as we did on the opposite side. So that way everything's going to be uniform. So if you happen to be in here and you look across, you'll see that everything matches. Whether they're evenly spaced or not, that's another thing. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. Same. It'll look good. We like this look right here. So we'll just do the same thing on the other side. All of our holes are nicely located. Now we can do a test fit. That'll be coming up next. Okay, so good. All right, I think we're good. Here, let's just... No turning back now. Let's take a look at our location, see if we did well or if we did just okay. So we have our line on here, which is what we wanted to line this up with. So we did all right there. And we had our other line right here on the bulkhead. We line that up with that. So that's what we have. Okay. Now we just have to make sure when we put that piece on down there, everything lines up. All right. So we'll locate the other holes. There's 2 more holes we need to locate. And then we should be good. All right, we'll do that off camera, but that's what it's going to turn out like. Okay, so we have all of our holes located now. And we have it temporarily installed. We have a little bit of a compression issue here. I would like it to be compressing down a little bit more in this area. So I'm not sure if maybe I take the X-Acto knife and I cut this bulb seal a little bit on each side to allow that to go down a little bit more. Might do that. We're going to think on that for now. The other idea would be possibly maybe come back an inch and put another hole here for another fastener to put a little more pressure going up that way. So, I don't know. We're going to think about it. We have the same situation on the opposite side, so it might be just as simple as to cut right there. All right, we'll see what happens. So we're getting ready to put on our second coat of varnish. The first coat has not fully cured. It's kind of cured, but it's definitely been cold in the boat while we were gone. So maybe that's why, but we're going to apply our second coat of varnish on here. And we have a new can now. We're going to use this new can of varnish. So with a little bit of luck, hopefully this goes okay. I'd hate to have to clean all this off because it's kind of at a point now where it'd be really messy. So we're going to go for it. We're going to put on a second coat of varnish and hopefully this stuff will cure up really nice. See how it goes. Of course, right now on the boat it's about 75 degrees. We have the diesel heater running and all is well, nice and dry, low humidity. So we'll see how it goes. All right, check that out.
Oh, wow.
That's some beautiful stuff right there. Now, if it will only cure, then we'll be in good shape. Now, the 2 light bases here, they only have one coat of varnish on them. But yeah, they look good. And then this light base here, we just got done putting 1 coat of varnish on it as well. Yep. Man. Love it. That is so beautiful. Man. And then right here, we have our first coat of varnish on here on the trim. Yep. Another thing of beauty right there. Man. So hopefully, with a little bit of luck, these will cure and everything will turn out nice. So that's what we're hoping for. A lot of steps right here just to get to this point. Lots of time involved. So we have 3 more light bases, which is really good. That'll get us hopefully complete in the main salon as far as overhead lighting goes. And then this is our hatch frame for the arch hatch. These will all complete out the overhead on the right side of the boat. So let's hope. Fingers crossed. Alright, so that's where we're at.
We
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our videos. We really appreciate it.
All right, so how did it turn out, Tony?
It looks good. Hopefully it will cure nicely. So one of the other things we did was we located all the mounting holes on that long piece of teak trim, lined it up with the laser and all that. So hopefully that'll turn out good once everything's final installed. And one of those little details that we have to get out of the way. Everything looks really nice with the varnish on it. So as long as that cures, we'll be in good shape. So let's hope that works out okay. And maybe it was just a can of old varnish and that was the only problem we had to deal with there. So, but yeah, things are looking really nice. Scarf joint turned out really good. Everything, yeah, I'm happy with it. How about you?
Yes.
Yep. It's going to really be nice in the boat. I mean, it's just going to, if you like how it looks on this side over here, which you can't see in the camera, but if you like how that turned out in the previous videos, then it's going to look the same on the other side. And we'll just keep moving on and adding those beautiful details. They take a lot of time to get them right, but in the end, it's just going to be a really nice looking main salon area.
All right, so thanks for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below.
Right down here somewhere. Hit that little dinger.
And please watch our video from the very beginning up until the end.
Yep. And we just really want to say thank you to everybody that's been sticking around with us and any of the new subscribers that have joined along the way. We want to say thank you to you, and we appreciate you for joining the channel, and hopefully you like the content. It's a little slow coming out every now and then, but we get it.
All right, so thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next video.
Yep. See
Bye.
ya. Bye. Oh, man.
All right, that's it, guys. See you next week. Bye. Okay. Hi, guys. I don't know. Wait. Oh, JK. Okay.
Dang, if I only hit record. Man.
I think you did.
Okay. So, yeah, we're working on that large overhead. All right.
I'm Priscilla. What the heck?
Tick two.
You take two.
That.
You can do it.
Yep. I got it. I'm good now. Ready?
Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
I'm Rich.
Oh.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Oh, man, did it shut off on us?
No.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah,
All right.
it's good.
Oh, I need a microphone. So, the new light base foot, the Teak, or the...
Huh?
One of the things that I want to get out of the day, it's another one, sorry.
Did we record it?
Hang on, no, not yet.